Hey nerds! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we have part 2 of our mini toys and props review, and this time, we got some awesome ones. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be looking at a few more of like miniature props or toys or whatever you want to call them. I use them to go like in the background or even foreground of my toy photography. So we're going to be using 3 different action figures of varying sizes to compare to these items so you guys get a feel for, if you should pick them up or not and if they'll work with your action figures or toys. So, the first figure that we have is this Deku from McFarlane Toys. This guy is coming in about 6.5 inches tall. The second one we have is another Midoriya figure. This guy is from Good Smile Company. This is part of the Figma line. He comes in around 5.5 inches tall. And last but not least, we have this totally tiny guy right here. This right here is our Nindroid size Deku. And he comes in around 4 inches. So there we go, a pretty good range of sizes, all the same character, which is dope. I'm glad I have him in so many different styles and sizes. So we're going to use all 3 of them to kind of compare with the items that we're opening to show you guys what they look like. Okay, so the first one you guys saw in the opening or the intro or what have you, and that is this totally awesome Bob's Burgers TV. I am so freaking excited to have this thing, guys. I didn't even know these existed, and I saw on somebody's Instagram, I cannot remember who, I'm so sorry. If I remember who it is and remember to tag them, hopefully, maybe I tagged them, I don't know. But I saw on someone's Instagram that they had, I think, some other show, maybe Friends or something. My memory is gone right now, but basically they make these for different TV shows. So this is going to be clips from season 3 of Bob's Burgers, and this is exclusively at Walmart. As you see here, the only at Walmart sticker. And then they have different styles of TVs too. They have ultra retro 70s to 80s, and then, what does that say? Classic, 90s to 2000s. So there's all different types of TVs. And then this one is 2010s, it says on the box. So this is supposed to be like a real working TV. It has preloaded clips from season 3 of Bob's Burgers on here. I'm so excited to bust this guy open. Let's check him out. Alright, there we go. That's the insert for it. It's just the Bob's Burgers living room, their couch, Bob's dad's diner, Big Bob's Diner. And then inside the box, we just have a little instruction manual about the TV and kind of how it works. Alright, so here is the tiny TV itself. It's a little dirty, a little dusty, but that's okay. It comes on this little TV stand that's like speakers, and this thing's kind of heavy because, it's got something built in inside to hold all of the like TV data, and then there's also probably batteries in here as well. So on the back you see some controls here. We got some channel up and down, volume up and down, a power button, and also a reset button. And then we also have a remote control. So this remote control is supposed to work to control the TV instead of using the buttons on the back. So we have a play pause button, we have a power button, and then again, channel up, channel down, volume up, volume down. All right, let's see. Turn that on. Got some little information scrolling on the screen there. Oh, snap. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is dope. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is the intro to my favorite show. Let's see. Oh, I pushed channel up and it changed to channel 2 up there in the screen. So this is an amazing Bob's Burgers Halloween episode. This one is hilarious. Let's see. Push it again. Channel 3 now. This one is like when Bob gets a toy and he learns that his life was sad and he fires the kids. And alright, anyways, I'm not here to tell you about each show, but just show you, look, oh my gosh, it works. 5, 6. Oh, freaking hilarious and angering. Alright, this is the size comparison of our Deku. This is the 6.5 inch from McFarlane Toys. Technically, he could work. It could be just a really tiny TV in his home. Who knows? Alright, then this is the Figma figure. Let's see if we put him down. That looks much better, much more convincing based on like the length of his legs and the height of his head once we have him in this seating position. That looks pretty good. I feel like that could work if he was just like a kid and this was in his bedroom. I feel like that sizing, you know, works pretty well. And then lastly, we have our Nendoroid size guy. I can't really get a good bin to have him sitting down, so you'll just have to kind of imagine. And honestly, I think this is probably the best match because even if he is just standing there, that looks like a pretty good height, just like a little kid walking up to the TV. Okay, so next up we have another arcade game technically, and that is Dance Dance Revolution. The brand is Boardwalk Arcade. We've seen them before. I think in the last video that we did like this, we had a Boardwalk Arcade arcade machine. So I'm super excited to open this bad boy up. I don't have too much to say right now because I can't wait to see it out of the packaging, even though you can mostly see it here. Alright, so here we have the Dance Dance Revolution machine. So we see Dance Dance Revolution, and again, and again. That branding is crazy. And again, stay cool. Then we have the little step pads. This thing is supposed to actually work. Okay, we got to pull this little tab. And then turn it on. Oh, look at that, guys. The screen is lighting up. Alright, so that's pretty cool, guys. Oh, that's even a pause button. So yeah, this thing really works. These things are kind of designed for you to just like play classic games, but with a cool little setup. So this really looks like a Dance Dance arcade game. So let's go ahead and do a compare with some of our figures to see what that sizing is like. Alright, first up again, we have our McFarlane Deku right here. So let's go ahead and place him on there. And, yeah, I mean, to me, that works. It's weird that the screen is way down here. I feel like normally the screen would be up here. So I feel like he works. We could definitely use him. If you look at his feet on the little buttons, I feel like that could totally work. The only part where we're going to have a problem is like him holding the little bar on the back. He can't really reach it and push the pedals at the same time. All right, and then next we have our Figma figure with it. Of course, the Figma figure will also work if the McFarlane worked. And then lastly, we have our little Nendoroid. So if we put him up there, let's see. Obviously, he's probably the best match once again, just because, oh, he fell. Just because the screen is so low. Like I said, I feel like the screen should have been placed up here. Then it would have made more sense. But with the screen at its height, like its current height, I feel like Deku, the Nendoroid version, looks the best because he's clearly looking at the screen. But when it comes to pressing the buttons, I don't know that he looks the best. Okay, so last but not least, we have yet another world's smallest. Here we have the world's smallest little Atari and TV setup. This thing looks amazing. Although I didn't really play Atari, it was like just before my age. I mostly played like Super Nintendo and stuff like that. Yeah, I still love the retro look and feel of an Atari, and know plenty of people who played them. So I definitely wanted this for the collection. All right, look at that wood paneling on the back. It really looks like the 80s here. So we have like the 80s carpeting and then the 80s wood paneling on the wall. All right, so here we have the TV itself. TV has these little knobs. I don't think the knobs do anything. Nope, but just a little knobs and antenna. Then on the back, we have our little pull tab for the battery. And then we got these little boxes and switches and stuff here, like the actual Atari has. We even have our little joystick that actually functions. You could probably hear that. I could feel that. And a working button there. That does not turn it on, though. It must turn on here with this power button, like the actual game system. Let's see, there's these little knobs. They don't really do anything. They're a little rubbery, so you kind of get the feel like you're flipping them. And then you press that guy. Did he come on? Oh, wait, maybe I didn't turn it on. Ah, no, I did not. I pulled out the tabby thing, but I did not turn it on. Aha! World's smallest. All right, let's see. So you don't press that to start, I guess. You press that. Ah. Okay, let's go with some Pac-Man here. Oh. All right, if we use a Deku, and this is supposed to be the 80s, I think that is a great screen size for him. And if you put the joystick kind of in his arms, right now he has fists, so we can't really show him holding it. But I feel like that proportion is probably one of the best that we're going to get, honestly, because the controller is pretty large for you to be able to use for real. These aren't really meant to be like props with toys and stuff like that, but that's how I like to use them. So I think that's a pretty good match, especially him next to the Atari itself. I think that's a pretty good match. And then next we have the Figma figure. Similar thing, pretty good size with the TV, just looks like a younger kid. And then similar thing with the like joystick here. He has really big hands in this Figma figure, so I feel like his hands kind of work with the joystick, but it looks like comically large with him. But up to you, dealer's choice. You could always have it away from him and him just sitting there, and then it would look a little better, like, you know, he is watching TV and not playing currently. And then lastly, we have our little Nendroid. I feel like the Nendroid is cool with the TV size, not really at all with the joystick size. Decent with the Atari size. So yeah, that's what that looks like with the little Nendroid. All right, so that was all of the miniature items that we're going to open in this video. Not as many as before, but definitely just as amazing as the last video. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment section which of these items was your favorite. And do you plan to use any of them with like your toys or your display or whatnot? Let me know. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy, and hit that bell notification. And be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody that you think may enjoy. And don't forget, if you want to send me any letters, pictures, or fun little gifts, my P.O. box is down below. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.